Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for We Almost Broke Up. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. We're in standard tuning for this song, and we start off with two chords. An A major 7, which is an open A string, 2 on the D, 1 on the G, 2 on the B and an open E. We also need a D major 7, which is an open D string, and then 2, 2, 2 on the the G, B and E strings. And we're going to cycle between those two chords 3 times round. Here's one time to demonstrate. So do that 3 times round. Strumming wise, I'm playing down, 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 up, down, 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 up. I'm doing that for each chord. After we've played that through 3 times, there is one more chord of this opening part of the song, and that is an E7, which is an open E string, 2 on the A, open D, 1 on the G, 0, 0 on the B and E. So yeah, that's what we add on to the end of the first verse, 2 bars round. Once we've done that, we get the chorus, and the chorus starts off with some new chords. We begin with A major, not to be confused with the A major 7 chord. So A major is an open A string, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G, B, and an open E. What we're going to do is play the same rhythm and go to F sharp minor, which is a bar chord starting with fret 2 on the E string, 4, 4 on the D, on the A and D strings, and then 2 on the remaining strings. Then a regular D major chord, which is an open D, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the high E, and then a D minor chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 1 on the high E. So the first part of this chorus has a ton of chords, and spoiler alert, there's going to be way more. So it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this song, which has the full structure and all of the chords within that structure, as well as another sheet with the chords and lyrics matched up. Let's say you're singing or playing along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric. Head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered for the price of a coffee. Yeah, you get everything wrought out professionally by myself, and you also got access to 600 plus songs of all the latest releases, including an absolute ton of Sabrina Carpenter's previous album and a brand new album that's just come out. Loads of content for those songs as well. However, let's dig in with that first part of the chorus again, which was A major, F sharp minor, D major to D minor, but then it goes back to A major, then a new chord, which is a C sharp dominant 7th chord, which is a 4 on the A string, 6 on the D, 4 on the G, 6 on the B, and 4 on the high E. And then D major to D minor. I'm now going to play through the full chorus without me talking over the top so you can see how it all fits together. We then start to get some repetition. There is a post-chorus where we go back and forth between the A major 7 and the D major 7. There is then a second verse, which is just the A major 7 and D major 7 again, with one extra exception. When you eventually get to that E7 chord, like we do in the first verse, instead of 2 bars, we have 4 bars of it. So for example, it would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looking over to my notes, which is what's available on Patreon, we then have more repetition. There's another chorus exactly the same as the first chorus that we had. We'll jump over that part. There's then a solo section, which is the same as the chorus for the most part. It's A major, F sharp minor, D to D minor. And then at that point, it jumps into the bridge, which is just like the chorus, but there's a key change. So let's go through that. It starts off in the same way. A, C sharp 7, Then it goes to E major, E minor, it then goes to B major, G sharp minor, E major, and finally F sharp major. So about 17 million new chords there. So yeah, the bridge is a really frantic part. There is a key change, and when key changes occur, usually there's tons of new chords. But it's all over on Patreon if you need it. We then have a chorus, which is in the new key. So I'll just go over that part one more time. So it's B major, G sharp minor, E major, F sharp major. Play that round 4 times for the chorus. And one final time looking at the notes, there is an outro, which is slightly different yet again. Holy moly, there's a lot going on. Now, the outro has a B major. We then go to what is technically a D sharp dominant 7. E major, E minor, and finish with a B major. So there you go, that's everything you need to get through this song. If you found it useful, please do like and subscribe. That really helps out my channel grow. And consider getting that extra material over on Patreon. So, I also want to say a quick thank you to the people floating by on the screen. Those folks are my active patrons. The moment this video goes live, they will get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.